To another episode of Shiitake. Today we are going to be talking about Salt Bae. Has he sprinkled his salt for the last time? Let's find out. So, for those of you who don't know who Salt Bae is, Salt Bae is a gentleman who wears big old shades and sprinkles salt on food. He's most known for his infamous original videos where he goes around sprinkling salt on various meats like this. You know, his shades on, acting like he's a boss because he's wearing a really tight white shirt, a Hanes shirt that he got from Walmart, and wears some golden glasses that look like they're from, actually, I don't know. They just look really weird. He has a very interesting style and taste. So that's what he's most known for. Ever since he blew up in fame on the internet because of his little salt sprinkling technique, he then became really, I guess you could say, famous on social media. Made a lot of money online from, ad revenue and sponsorships. Then he opened up his own restaurants where all that he does is, he doesn't probably sprinkle any salt there anymore. He just hires a bunch of weird lookalikes who look exactly like him to sprinkle a bunch of salt on severely overpriced steaks that are like $1,400 that only cost them probably like $80 with some like gold leaf plating, which is costs like $50, super cheap. So they have massive markups on their meats, and all they do is go around and give you the experience. The Salt Bae experience, where some guy who's not even the real Salt Bae, just looks like Salt Bae, comes to your table, delivers your meat, and then he sprinkles a bunch of salt like this over it, and then he slices it delicately just to seductively feed it to any females at the table that they find attractive. So, and really, just take a look. This is what it looks like here. Look at this. Look at this goon. Look at that. Oh, yeah. That's what I call sexual cuckery. He is making you watch as he feeds your girl his meat. His gold-plated meat. Look at this. Look. I mean, that's it. There's his little bifocal glasses. Let me sharpen up my little knife. I got my white Hanes shirt on. This is the brand. This is me. This is who I am. Let's chop this. Ooh, look at that. Do you like that meat? It's good meat. Bones. Choppity chop chop. Look at this. I gotta put my hips into it. Really thrust into this meat. Look at this. Nice rare. Not even medium or medium rare. Just pure rare. Look at this salt. This barrage of salt raining down. And now I seductively feed you just the tip from my dip. Oh, man, you dirty dog, Salt Bae. You dirty dog. Look at that. Look at that. He's upgraded his shirts on this part, All that salt money, sweet salt money. Now he can buy black shirts. Look at this. Oh, yes, eat it. Ooh. So, that is who Salt Bae is, and that is the brand that he's built around himself. He's basically built his entire image, his restaurant, his brand, all around this one little detail. All around him selling steaks and sprinkling salt, just like this. So he's kind of he's only known for one thing, that specifically. Just the ultimate salt sprinkler, pretty much. No pepper, just salt. So that's how he got his name, Salt Bae. That's who Salt Bae is. And this past week, the World Cup. Who won the World Cup, actually? Let me check. Who won the World Cup? I don't even know. Argentina, is that who won? Argentina's win over France was the greatest World Cup final ever. Okay, we have Argentina. So in this World Cup, Argentina versus France that just happened this past week, Salt Bae somehow made it onto the field and was manhandling and spanking the World Cup trophy that the players were holding, and he went up to Messi, and a lot of the players were looking very uncomfortable, very confused as to why this weird guy somehow made it onto the field and was taking pictures with everybody. And really, Salt Bae just likes to be the center of attention, as we can see. I mean, this has got to be one of the weirdest things a celebrity has done at a large public event that I've seen in at least his last year. I mean, I don't know. This is just really weird. He wants to be the center of attention. So let's just take a little look at some of the nonsense that he did. So let's just see. Salt Bae, here he is. He's going up to Messi, one of the most famous soccer players in the world. He's tugging on him like a child who wants his mommy. Mommy. Look at this. Oh, spanks that trophy. Look at that player. The player just looks over. What's going on? And look at this guy's like, oh, okay, we'll take some pictures, video. This guy and my kid. Then he's telling the kid, no, don't touch my trophy. Whenever it's his dad who won the trophy. Look at that. Then he gets him to pull away. Look, I hold the trophy. I will sprinkle salt. Right? What's going on here? Now look at this guy. You look at his facial expression. He's just feeling like he's wondering what is going on and who is this guy. Watch this. Look at his face. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is the sign of someone who does not want you around them. And here he is, the infamous Salt Bae. So this is what he did. Salt Bae basically stormed the field with the players. Well, he more of snuck onto the field. The only way that people think that he was even able to get on there is because he was friends with one of the main commissioners who's head of FIFA World Cup. But either way, FIFA is doing a current investigation into how he even got on the field in the first place. And then he started bothering Messi. And look at this. He's just tugging on him. Tug, tug, tug. Look at me. Take pictures with me. Make me famous on social media. Look at that. He disrespectfully spanks the World Cup trophy. And that's not like a boss. That's just like a desperate man who's looking for attention. Then he's going to tell that guy's son, no, my turn to hold the trophy. Kisses the trophy, sprinkles some salt on it, metaphorical salt. I mean, heck, he probably had a little vial of salt. He actually sprinkled some real salt on it. Man, let me just look at this. Get this facial expression. Look at this guy. Look at those eyes. Did you see his eyes move? He's thinking, what? Who is this guy next to me, and why is he grabbing the trophy out of my hands? Okay, I'll let it slide, and then I'm going to deck him. I'm going to punt him across the field. So that's basically what happened. Salt Bae wanted to be the center of attention and sprinkle his little nonsense on everyone's celebration at the World Cup. I know that I did some sports back in college and things like that. If I won a game, I would not want a bunch of weirdos around me, touching me, tugging on me, grabbing the trophy, who didn't contribute to the team. What is Salt Bae even doing? What did he do to contribute? What gives him the right to go on the field, sneak onto the field, and become the center of attention, and kind of ruin this moment for the players to celebrate with their families, their teammates, their loved ones, the people who actually supported them. And we have Salt Bae going on here just ruining the moment for everybody because he wants to be the center of attention and sprinkle his nonsense everywhere. You know, what are you doing, Salt Bae? Like, have you run out of ideas? You feel like you gotta sprinkle salt on every little nook and cranny on the internet that you can? On top of that, the U.S. Open Cup says that Salt Bae is banned from finals. And then FIFA launches investigation into his World Cup behavior. And look at this. He's kissing the trophy. I mean, what an embarrassment. What an embarrassment to his name and to his restaurant. What a bunch of nonsense. So look at what's happening to Salt Bae's reputation and how people are perceiving him online. So, due to his actions, let's read this article, he is no longer allowed to attend the U.S. Open Cup final in 2023. The official Twitter account for the soccer competition tweeted on Tuesday. So, from the U.S. Open Cup, Salt Bae is hereby banned from the 2023 Open Cup final. From the U.S. Open Cup. Yikes. Salt Bae is nobody's bae anymore. Now, if we look here, FIFA hasn't yet announced any punishment. The organization has launched a probe into how he got onto the field after the game. Additionally, FIFA said that his appearance on the field breached World Cup rules, which say that only winners and heads of state can touch the trophy. The 18-karat World Cup trophy costs around $21.3 million. And our boy Salt Bae put his little salty lips all over that trophy, spanking a $21.3 million trophy. Look at this. Boop. And then listen to this. Listen to this. Listen. You hear that? His ring. Beep. His ring tapped it. You could hear the tap. Let's just listen again. Messi. Listen. You hear that? That is whatever his ring is, hitting a $21.3 million gold carat trophy. Salt Bae, you've done it. You are done. Your final sprinkle of salt. Maybe Salt Bae should get back to his restaurants to sprinkle salt and stop sprinkling his nonsense on others, like at the World Cup with Argentina winning. Salt Bae, go back to the kitchen. and go back to sprinkling salt somewhere else where you're wanted. Look at this guy. This guy's face says it all. Do you think Salt Bae has sprinkled salt for the last time publicly? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, go follow, subscribe to Shiitake Plays if you want to see my really funny, at least I try to be, make them funny gameplay highlights as well. Shiitake Plays, link in the description. This is Shiitake, and I will be sprinkling another one on y'all next week. Shiitake out.